Hello everybody, Mikey Orburns post like I always say. Yeah, so I didn't really plan on streaming today. I actually had an idea, like I was gonna do Skylanders, I think. But, didn't really want to do it because I wanted to focus on the next episode of Puppets, which hopefully can come out tomorrow if I make good progress tonight. Oh shit, I forgot to turn my volume down. But yeah. But yeah, so I'm drawing puppet stuff today, obviously, from, the title. Um, so yeah, fuck, I forgot where I left off with the meeting stuff. So yeah, drawing puppet stuff. I don't really do straight, like, when it comes to working on my episodes and stuff, I try to leave it as much as mysterious as I can. I don't really like, I don't really like you guys seeing some certain things before it comes out. Okay, I was at the stage. Alright. So, yeah, I don't really like giving things away. Noble, I don't know what was so confusing about that. But Longbeak had a very good idea. He was like, oh, well, if you stream, like, some panels of you working on it, and you, like, talk about your process and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do today. My process for the minisodes are very different from my process for the actual episodes. For a couple of reasons. One, they're a little bit more, like, unfinished, I guess. Like, they're not, like, meant to be, like, finished drawings. They're just meant to be rough sketches. Mostly so I can get them out fast, and so you guys can just, Yeah, the point of the minisodes isn't supposed to be detailed. But yeah, I'm also in a good mood today, so I might give out hints for puppets. But yeah, so my process, like, isn't too difficult or, like, weird or anything like that when it comes to this. It's really just, like, But yeah, so right now, what I do for, like, characters walking in a set where they have, like, a big background, usually I draw, like, a rough version of it right here, and then I'll do, like, a PNG, I'll make it a PNG file, and then just put it over the background. So yeah, the reason I do that, it's just more convenient for me. Cause, I don't know, I just like doing it. I started doing it after I started working on episode 2. Although I'm really bad at drawing them from a side angle, so I usually try to hide the feet as much as I can. But yeah, right now I'm drawing Mr. Moon, everybody's favorite. I can't say that. Nobody has it. Nobody knows who this dude is. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm more excited for this one. By the way, this one's going to be very short. This stream's only going to be an hour long for 2 reasons. One, I work better when I'm alone and not focusing on talking to you guys. And 2, I want to listen to music later. So yeah. Because I do listen to a lot of music when I work on my projects. Yeah, music gets me through a lot of it. This one will have dialogue, not spoken dialogue, because again, I don't have the money for any VAs right now. But dialogue nonetheless. But I usually do the dialogue last when it comes to, like, doing it. I don't really stream drawing puppets that much, but yeah. Okay, just gotta shrink Mans down a bit. But yeah, Mr. Moon, he's pretty alright, I guess. In my mind, I always refer to him as shitty Lorax. Because, like, in my head, he's just like, he's the Lorax. This episode, well, you guys won't be seeing any of the creepy shit on this stream. Actually, for this episode, but let me talk about how I, like, decide if I'm doing a mini-sode or not. This is how I usually go by it. I usually go by, do I have a story that I could tell in like a minute, right? And if I do have one, um, should I tell it? Should the story be told? Because the thing is, with a lot of things, like, can it be saved for like an actual episode? Um, does it need to be talked about at all? Does it even need to happen? You know, stuff like that. Like, I'd argue the only one that didn't need to be told was like fucking He Who Remains, because that shit didn't really do anything if you think about it. It was more just me. Well, it's just didn't know when I was gonna get something out for puppets again, so I just wanted to do something. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Mr. Moon's probably one of my favorite characters to do. Cause like, I don't know, when I do get to draw him, it's fun. Cause I had the idea that, okay, like usually how I come up with characters is this looks horrible, but I digress. The way I usually do characters are, I first think of like, what's their personality like. For example, with Ricky, I always pictured him as, people think he's a stoner, but he's really not. Like, I don't think Ricky would know even where to get drugs. So yeah. So like in Moon Eater, Moon Eater, I talked about how I came up with Moon Eater plenty of times. More times than, you guys really care to hear about, but yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't join. I was playing GTA. I'm not gonna give you guys like a reason, like give you guys some bullshit. I was playing GTA today before I started the stream. But yeah, I think so that's like how I come up like with designs. I think of their personalities first, and I think what kind of hairstyles I haven't done yet, what kind of like people I haven't really like touched upon, and I actually don't have that many chubby characters. So that's Mr. Moon in my mind has always been thick. You know, I mean, he's always been on the heavier side to me. Um, I don't know, he's just a chubby king, and we love him for it. I've always like thought Mr. Moon, he's on the heavier side. He's an older gentleman. Um, I always pictured him with facial hair, but the beard really came out because I was like, well, I have a lot of characters that have like a mustache, right? There's Joey that has the mustache. You got the Doctor that has the goatee. Then speaking of beards, then you have Jason with his fucking majestic ass beard. So it's like I have a lot of characters with beard, but I don't really have a lot of characters that have like the bushy beard. Well, not the bushy beard, but like, kind of like the cartoon beard. I actually got it inspired from, I think their name is like Mr. Light or something. The guy from Mega Man. I actually got it. So I was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, for the eyes, I was like, do I want to reveal his eyes, or do I? But I was like looking at memes, and I saw like the one where it was like, that guy from Claudia the Chance of Meatballs with the big eyebrows. So I was like, yeah. No, Mr. Moon. Wait a minute. Hold on. We gotta. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Moon is thick with it. Alright. So then after I do like the details and stuff, and I usually don't remove like the outline stuff, then bam, I kind of make them like the lines thicker by merging the layers. I don't remember how I discovered that, but I really like fell in love with it, and I was like, well, what can I do with this? Alright. So once I have this, right, what I do is next is that I crop it. Then I turn the background to like a deep color. Well, not that deep, but like a deep color. Oh fuck, actually, wait. I have to fuck, hold on. I think I might have fucked up with this process. Alright, GTA 6, I don't know. I'm not excited for a GTA 6. Alright, PNG, so I better turn into the PNG. I try to be mysterious with my file names, even when I don't think anybody's gonna really see it. So then I open the meeting 4.tiff. There. Yeah, then here's like the stage thing. I don't know when this will... No, oh fuck, I pressed open, not add. Hold on. I really like this stage. It's kind of a callback to like that first teaser. You know, so I really love that a lot. Yeah, but the thing is about this though, I kind of do a little bit of a course correction here. So I saved it as a PNG. Why aren't you acting as a PNG? Right? Well, this time... Alright, you know what, Default? You get to put in timeout. I'm tired of your sass. I'm tired of your sass, Default. No, I'm kidding. Default, you're not allowed to ask questions about the story. You have to you'll have to wait and see. Alright, so now I actually have to do go. So this is how I also make PNGs for like thumbnails. This is how I make PNGs for thumbnails, shorts, a bunch of things. You know, why shouldn't there be a stage? But yeah, because it's free. Not always good though, that's the problem. Sometimes I do have to fix it, and I've never done it for puppets. Yeah, I've never done it for puppets. Usually I just draw them in. But yeah, because before, like, the thing about puppets is, in the meeting, you guys might have noticed that that teaser had a blue background instead of the usual gray that I do. And that's to show that it's in a different part of the building. Because like I said, for me, like, I want to take the minisodes to kind of give you guys a bit more, like, things to talk about and more to, like, really get it. Because my biggest problem has been, that you got... Oh, shit. That's a problem. Wait, let me see how... let me see if this looks horrible if we put it in the, thing. Because it might just make... I just might have to redraw them in. You know what I mean? Or just remove the background myself, which I don't like doing, but sometimes you gotta. I wouldn't mind seeing puppet OCs. You see, but the thing is, for me, in my mind, the story is so tight. Like... And that's a bit of a problem for me. Like, when it comes to puppets, is that... On one hand, like, I make the story so tight, so fit in. But, like, if I want to add something, like these minisodes, it can be slot in due to not being able to see a lot of stuff. Like, test dummy, there's a lot of stuff you guys didn't see. Like, how did they get the test dummy? How did the... What was... How... Why the fuck would anybody need a puppet that big? Because they got it from Mr. Moon, but yeah. Listen, Default, you solve it, you get 100. You just gotta solve it. By the way... they're all a little bit magical, but... If you're looking for magic, we have that magician girl OC I made a little while back. I still gotta do something with that character. Sorry, my computer's very slow, fellas. There we go, alright. Now let's see how shit this looks. Yeah, that doesn't look horrible. Maybe a touch up on the lines here, but... Actually, wait a minute, I have an idea. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never doubt my laziness, fellas. Alright. Now we shrink this a little just to make the stage look a bit bigger than it actually is. Because the stage is supposed to be huge, you know what I mean? Yeah, trust the thank you guys. Listen, I didn't make a caked up moon for no reason. But you know what I love about this episode, is that you guys will be able to, like, kind of experience Mr. Moon. Because his first appearance was planned to be, in Flower Power. But I was like, well, there's an idea I can do here that I thought about before. So this idea had gone to two things. One, it was going to be with... I can't talk about that till it comes out, but yeah. Alright, so next up I have to draw everybody's fucking favorite, the Doctor. Yeah, he's in here now, the Skinny King himself. I actually was looking at the script for, Test Dummy, right? And, like, for some reason, I, like, added little, like, descriptions of the characters. They're kind of, like, similar. But, like, in the description for the Doctor, right, I kind of wanted to make him look skeletal. Like, I'm shocked you guys like this fucker. Well, this episode isn't out yet. The meeting. But, Aggie, right, it's an original series on my channel, right? It's called Puppets, Puppets. It has, like, a couple different episodes. This is episode... Like, this is our 4th minisode, so this is, like, technically, like, it has 6 episodes right now. But the minisodes, they're canon, but, like, they're not, like, full-fledged episodes, you know what I mean? Skinnier. I need them to be skinnier. There we go. The Doctor's a... Fuck, dude, you're right. You're 100% right, Noble. The Doctor is a Tumblr sexy man. Fuck. You're 100% right. I was trying to make Jason the Tumblr sexy man, dude. Okay, maybe that's a bit too tall. Maybe that's a bit of a tall torso. Okay, wait a minute. Let me shrink this man down a little. Nah, I gotta restart. Alright. But yeah, this one will have dialogue. Not spoken dialogue, unfortunately. Again, can't really pay voice actors right now. And it is very short notice. Like, I don't really talk to the VAs when I do minisodes and stuff. But yeah. Like, you see, when I made the Doctor, and I've talked about this a couple times, the reason why he was called the Doctor for, like, the first couple episodes, because I didn't expect, like, I didn't give him a name because I didn't think anybody would give a shit about him. Right? I made him to be not given a shit about. I made him to be like, oh yeah. Like, I had him, like, he was always gonna come back in, like, a cameo, right? But you guys have been... When Derek sees the amount of lines he gets, I think he might have more lines in Flower Power than he does in Test Dummy, and he was like the secondary main, well, third main character in that. So it's just so funny. He sees those lines, he's going to the bank. What does the Doctor do? Well, he does a lot of stuff. In the show, canonically, right now, he, tested on the Test Dummy. I like the Test Dummy. It's not my favorite monster. That honor has to go to Moon Eater, and whatever will the 4th monster be, but yeah, he did the test on the Test Dummy, died, and got turned into a ghost. But yeah, like, I tried very hard in my head to be like, this episode, Jason won't be coming back. And he won't be in this episode, right? I'm starting to worry. Do people think he's my self-insert? Do people think that Jason's my self-insert? He's not. I want you guys to understand that. But that was like, oh, Jason shouldn't come back for this one. But I kind of like got midway through, like thinking the plot in my head, and I realized this is kind of fucking boring, Mikey. Like, and when I think the shit's boring, that's bad. That still feels a little tall, but, you know, we just do the old... There we go. He dies, that's what he does. Is he? No, that's canon. No, that's facts. Like, I didn't give him a personality in, like, that episode, except that he's just a dick. And you guys were like, oh, hell yeah, man. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, I'll give him a somewhat memorable design so not all my background characters look the same, right? You know, like, I was like, maybe there'll be a cult fandom here, or something, right? Maybe there'll be the Doctor Stans. Didn't think you guys would actually care. Didn't think you guys would actually like him. The Doctor has, like, a very... I feel like that looks like shit, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. No, that shit looks horrible. Yeah, but the side point of views I'm still trying to get better at, you know, but it's a work in progress. I've liked how they turned out for Had, so, you know, that's enough for me. It's going pretty good, you know. It's puppets, so you know how that goes. It's fine. he looks like fucking... There, perfect. Oh, we already have a name for him. It's Dr. David Hugh. David I picked because I don't know, I use David so much because I'm like, oh yeah, fuck Dave, you know what I mean? And I don't know when it started, but yeah. There we go, that kind of works, I guess. You see, the problem with the Doctor is he's not bald, so I can't just, you know... I mean, why can't I just fucking draw this right, dude? Why is this such a problem? It's Dr. David Hugh. And Hugh actually means phantom or spirit, in some language. I picked it out because I was like, well, I want to give, like, the names a little bit more of a value to it than just, you know, me just saying names. I mean, I think the only... I think the one that... No, I gotta shut up. Yeah, but some people always forget that. Like, I'll call the Doctor Dave, right? And people will be like, oh, who's Dave? And I'm like, we've discussed this. We have discussed this, please. I don't know why the names are so difficult for some people, but... There we go. That's decent enough. It still looks like ass, dude. Listen, I'm not saying I'm the best artist in the world. But I am an artist. It looks so fucking horrible. It's fine. It looks as shitty as the rest of it. It looks better than the first one. There's 4 monsters. You guys have seen 2 so far. 2 completed monsters, I should say. Well, I guess it depends if you count the Phantom Doctor as a monster. I personally don't, but, you know. I guess monster isn't, like, the right word I would say, either. Like, I would say puppet, but, you know. Then I feel like that, is a little bit too on the nose. Alright. So then we do Dr. H. Don't you guys feel included here? Me talking about, oh yeah, here's Mans. But yeah, I really love working on puppets. I have to say, puppets is probably some of the best fun I've had, especially recently. But I think you guys will like this episode a lot more than the other ones. At least a lot more than the past minisodes, because you get dialogue. Because I talked in Puppets the other day, like, what's your guys' favorite episode and why? And, like, in my mind, I was like, tell me why, so I can be like, oh, what can I put in to fucking the meeting, right? And I was like, well, you know, maybe here and there I can add some things in if it's not too difficult. So when Noble said dialogue, I was like, shit, I already got that, but unfortunately it can't be spoken. I don't have the budget, and I don't have the time. But that's the time thing's just on me. Like, I make the minisodes at fucking whenever I feel like it, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, but with the minisodes, I like to, like, add little bits of lore. Not, like, a lot, but just enough for you guys to know, like, this is what's going on. And I think this one will give you guys a better picture of it all, right? Or at least get you guys on the right track, because some of your guys' theories, they've been a little out there with, you know, some of them. So I'm like, well, let me see here. What can I do to kind of help you guys get back on the right track here, or at least get close to the right track? Because someone was talking about Moon Eater and what he is, right? A lot of you guys go, what if he's one of the experiments? And I was like, that's a fine idea. That's not exactly it. So I have to be like, oh, let me give you guys a little, oh fuck. Let me give you guys a little fucking push here. To the right answer. No, the person who's had me sweating the most with theories has been Default, dude. Like, let me fucking tell you. Like, if Default were just the fucking, like... He says almost right things, right? But in the wrongest way possible. And like, dude, he gets me sweating. He gets me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Noble, I can't tell you any of your theories, man. Like what theories? What maidens are you talking about? What theories, man? By the way, to those of you who are unaware what Puppets is, it's an original show I work on. And right now there's a competition, contest sort of thing. Whoever can solve the 3 questions, the post is in my community tab, can get the chance to win $100. So far, no takers on the 100 bones. Nobody's gotten any of the questions 100% right, and that's what we're looking for, 100% right, because you guys said you guys could do it. you could get because I said it's impossible with the information you've been given to solve those questions, but you guys want to try, so yeah. Alright. Noble, you're not funny and you never will be funny. Okay, so yeah, so this is like them walking. There'll be dialogue in here later, but I add that in last. I'm sorry, just looking at the cake of Mr. Moon. But yeah. Alright, so what I always do last is I add the background color last. Now this background color is blue opposed to the gray of the other backgrounds, so keep that in mind. Fuck, which ones have you guys seen? I have to pick this one because I can't let you guys see the other stuff I'm working on, because when it comes to these, I don't really like the surprise being ruined, you know what I mean? I like you guys being like, oh, so that's that, you know what I mean? Oh shit, look at Mr. Moon. Oh nah. Oh nah, what did they do to my mans? What did they do to my mans, dude? Oh shit. Ah, that looks horrible. Fuck. Yes, this is what I was talking about, the JPEG's not really working all the time. Oh shit, dude. Wait. Since it's a JPEG, right, hold on, wait a minute. Since it's a JPEG and it's see-through, can't I just... No, because that doesn't... Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind. Oh, I'll fix that later. But no, that $100 is on the table. Whoever solves it, I will Venmo you it, Cash App, whatever. But you guys gotta solve it. Alright. One thing I like to do a lot is do like just scenes that's just a door. You know what I mean? Just a door. So yeah, whoever solves it, man, I will gladly, I'll shake your hand. You know what, I'll sweeten the deal. In the final episode, you get a cameo. One idea I saw you guys talking about that I thought was interesting was, what if there's more than one pumpkin? I think it's interesting. I can't talk much on it, but it's definitely an interesting idea. But I think flower power will either prove or disprove that theory. See, flower power is going to help you guys a lot. It's just a matter of like time, money, and other projects. Trenchcoat theory, you see, it's funny because technically, like, I see the thing is with them, right, I can't, like, give you guys, I can't let you guys win without being 100% right, or at least we get to the, like, 90% range. So, like, the thing is, if you look, like, and I think after it's all said and over with, I'll explain why I think trenchcoat theory was so funny. It's that, like, it's not right. It's not. But, like, and if you squint your eyes at the show, you could kind of maybe be like, oh, what if that is it? But I'll tell you what, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I think what will really spell my doom with you guys getting it right or whatnot is if you guys work together. Because you see, by your guys' selves, you're not that much, like, you guys, like, I don't know, the theories just aren't, like, getting close, thankfully. But I think if you guys work together, I think you guys could really, really solve it. You gotta work with art, though. See, now I need to get a reference image of Moonhugger. Which folder is that? Or is that just here? Moon Eater Doodle, Moon Eater Doodle, Moon Eater, Moon Eater, Moon Eater. Where the fuck? Did I not do? I swear I did a Moonhugger Doodle. I feel like we did, didn't we? Drawing stream, drawing stream. Sorry, just. Oh, I love that. Sorry, just seeing. Alright. Maybe I didn't. Hard blank. I don't know where it would have been. Yeah, if it's not in here. Oh, maybe it's in Puppets Doodles? No, that's what the fuck was this supposed to be? I got no clue for this one, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I did draw him, but where's the fucking reference image? May Rough Ref. Moon Eater Doodle. Puppets Doodle. Moon Ref, Moon. Oh my stars, I can't believe I couldn't fucking see Moon fucking Hugger Doodle. Guys, I may be stupid, but... but no, I think you guys could really spell my doom if you guys work together. Although one thing I've been a little sad about is, actually no, I'm not sad about anything with this. Oh wait, yeah, I know. The one thing I'm only, like, worried about is... oh, there's plenty of hints. Yeah, no. You see, the only... I think, you know what? I think after this episode... I think after this episode, you guys might be able to figure out who is in charge. I think after this episode you guys can. But the thing is, you have to figure out the why as every two. You know what I mean? No, there's hints towards the bigger picture. Like, I would argue this one will have a lot of hints in it. But the thing that will have the most hints is episode 3 when that comes out. But that's going to be definitely next year. I'll get in my perfect world, I'll get started this year on it, right? But no, it will definitely it will definitely come out next year. By the way, I don't know dick about puppets, so if any puppeteers are out there like, that's not how puppets work, then you'd probably be right. You know what I mean? I don't know dick about puppets. Maybe a book page. You know what? There's a playlist in my on the channel. I can't give you guys too many hints now, you know what I mean? But yeah, also on our Discord server there's the whole channel for it too. By the way, guys, never mind, I thought something appeared. One thing that might be inconsistent a lot, is hair. And I want you guys... Fuck, I almost drew something wrong. And I want you guys to understand that the hair does not matter a lot. Like... Although there's one plot hole in the whole story that I'm just not loving right now, but I don't know how to work around it at this point, with how everything's been set up. And I think there's gonna be the one asshole who says it right, and I'll be like, you motherfucker, how dare you be right. Yeah, I also think puppets on strings, yeah. Alright, are these lines thick enough? Yeah, I'd say so. Like I said, I'll fix Mr. Moon later. That's gonna be a bitch, though. That is not... I'm not looking forward to it. Alright. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. You know what, Noble? I could probably add that in right now, because guess where we're going? We're going to the main puppet room. Alright, quick question for everyone here. Cause my handwriting is horrible. I've talked about this a couple times. So usually I would write it out, but I think for everybody's sake I'll type it. Oh, that ain't right. That's not for this room. It's a little jarring, yeah, but it's the best I can really do. What the fuck? What the... Wait, did it put it in fucking wingdings? You guys saw me type that normal, right? Now, what are we making the Skylanders font? Oh, that looks good then. Main puppet room. Oh, you see, okay, for the this is just a mini-sode, right? This isn't like the main episode, so this, like, it will look like a bit more like a sketch than an actual finished piece. And that's the same on time, effort, materials, and just to get it out relatively faster. So yeah, it does just look like sketches. Oh, and I also like the feel it has, too. Alright. Any tips? Listen to music. Like art tips, I don't really know too much, but I'd say listen to music and stay focused. Drink a lot of water. Alright. Open. Alright. So this time around, we draw the room itself. Now, I usually, like, now I'm going to do an establishing shot, which I usually don't do. I usually just draw the characters in there. But this time around, it's going to be a little different. I've been trying to play around with perspective a lot more. I don't like how this looks. Actually, maybe I kind of do. Hold on. This side is all wrong, though. But we can fix this side easy enough. This is the part, I think, that will fuck with a lot of people's heads. Or at least get somebody confused. And I don't want that to be a thing, but it just, you know, this might be how it is. There we go. Somebody's gonna go in there, and I'm gonna save that till I'm done. You guys won't be seeing that part. These are shells, by the way. I know they look a little fucked up, but that's because my drawing's a little fucked up. I'm also a beginner, yeah. I'd say do some research into it, watch some videos. Alright. Alright, so here's the here's the part that I get a little very lazy with. And I did this for the title picture too. Actually, what time is it? What are we looking at here for stream? It is definitely not. Alright, so we're almost done anyway. Good. Alright. So I'll show off my last, like, technique when it comes to, well, when it comes to this particular episode. And that is copying layers. So whenever I like want to have like an image where it's like duplicated over and over, I use different layers, and I just like copy the layer, and you know. No, I hate it when like, whenever I work on art, my biggest problem is sometimes I'll just think it's like actually horrible dog shit, and I should feel bad for even thinking I'm an artist. But you just really can't let it get to you. You know what I mean? All right, and the thing is that I think is the funniest thing in the world. There's a bunch of just tiny little moon huggers all around town. Oh, hold on. He's got a bit of a bread head, but that's fine. And yep, there he is. There he is. Alright, and then the fucking process, just moving them over. I reuse assets a lot. Like in Hat alone, there's like 20 assets I reuse. There's like one drawing of Ricky I've been using for like 3 shots in a row. You see, I'll have to draw like a Moon Eater at that. Or actually, let me try something here. I doubt it will look good, but. You see, because he's looking there, so yeah, that can't happen, but it's a nice thought. Well, that's not the right position. Alright. I'm definitely a work smarter, not harder sort of guy. Yeah, reusing assets is like my favorite thing to do. Although I think sometimes it can get a little too lazy. Uh, to the point, well, you're just wasting time now. You see, but we keep going by putting them up here. Digby, Digby, if I ever made like actual Moon Eater puppets, would you want one of these little bastards? Because I know Moon's your favorite. Look at the layers, dude. Look at the fucking layers. Just a tiny little moon hugger, dude, just running around. I really hope you guys get what I'm trying to say with this episode. Alright. these are all our little bastards for this side. Now let me do this angle, which might be a bit more difficult. Oh shit, hold on, I'm on the wrong layer. Oh wait, let me all just merge, let me merge them all fucking together, dude. We are going to beat you to death, dude. I think this is the most quote-unquote characters we've ever had on screen for the studio. Alright. Now time to draw more moon huggers on this fucking shelf. I don't know why I find it so funny just to see a bunch of little moon huggers running around. That's not right. That's definitely not right. Hold on. No, but angles is definitely not my strong suit, and I'm actually going to talk to my uncle about it, because he also does art, and he's like, you know, he has the wisdom that I, like, sincerely lack, so, yeah. Although sometimes it is difficult to draw Moon Hugger without drawing Moon Eater, because they are, like, separate, like, together but separate, as I've said. So yeah, sometimes it gets a little difficult to not draw him. Maybe Noble. You gotta reference picture that one, because I don't oh fuck! I forgot to draw the mouth. No, I forgot to draw the mouth. No shit. Fuck. Is it like him staring at? Is it like Gru looking at all the minions? I also forgot the ears on these guys, but don't talk about that. We don't gotta worry about that. These are the off-model puppets. Do I make... Oh wait, are we already at the other side? Oh, word. Yeah, it's that. Alright, Noble, let me hear it. This Moon Eater's standing in the middle. Moon Eater when the Jason breaks up with him. Why does this guy look extra thick? Because there was another one hidden on top of him. Alright, I think... You guys think that's enough, Moon? You guys think I got the point across? I have not seen the new Futurama episode yet, but it's on the list of things to do. Alright, so... I'm gonna end it here because there's some things I want to save for the episode itself, you know. And I can't finish this drawing because I want to save who's gonna be in that little container there for the actual episode. So this is where I'm gonna have to end it off. But yeah, so this is kind of like an insight of my process and how everything works. So, you know, critique it, call it garbage. I know, like, in the future there's gonna be a 50-minute video essay saying this is why Burns Post is a fucking horrible artist and his process is all wrong. Link me and at me in the title and the thumbnail. Alright, guys. Why didn't I merge the layers and then copy? Ah, you see, because that's a different problem. Alright, guys, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Viewers Game Night with Jackbox. I'm excited for that. I haven't actually played Jackbox in a while, so yeah. Alright, guys, that's all for today. Stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!